What time is it actually? You guys got the time?
1:56.
Think we can talk for 3 hours? I mean, we could get a lot of good footage.
I'm fine.
All right, well, we'll help our little princess out.
Hey, you wanted it too. You say you don't like looking at the kid.
No, that was your son.
No, I'm not talking to her. No. Sorry. I feel like we should do the Wayne's World intro, dude. You're like, Wayne's World, party time, awesomeness. No Wayne's World? Come on, anybody? Wayne's World? Have you guys seen Wayne's World?
No.
No.
What you guys put me up here with? Come on.
Welcome to the Water Minds podcast. I'm here today with our 3 interns. We've got 2 veterans, I guess, and 1 rookie intern. We've got some from Georgia Southern, Georgia Tech, and Clemson. So there's a little bit of a rivalry here going on. I don't know. And I'm Georgia, so we got the home mix here.
It was you who
So-
put the Georgia flag like right in the center of the flag wall then,
I
huh?
didn't touch that, but I saw that.
Actually, I moved.
Oh
it.
yeah,
You
well
did
you're a
that?
Georgia
Okay.
I
fan.
put Georgia Southern at the top.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
I guess they started this week, right, guys?
Yep.
So how's week 1 been?
I did more of a half week, week 1.
Half week,
Traveled
week 1.
traveled on Thursday. Worked in the shop Wednesday and Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's pretty much it for last week.
Cool.
Yeah, this is week 2 for us.
Me too.
And they already got us building the ice maker, so it's like we're really progressing.
Tough job, right?
Yeah.
Go out in the field with Len and meet a lot of the plant managers and see how it all like is actually put in the real world and how it actually works. So I think that'll be pretty cool. From working in the shop last summer, it'll be pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah. And we're both working under Chris, who is the lead PLC technician. So right now we're doing a lot of control narrative stuff, like we're working with LaTeX. It's like a type scripting software, but hopefully I think we're going to be taking some time out in the field to go like maybe do some startups or something
When you're not fixing the ice machine.
as soon as the ice machine's over.
It's pretty funny. What is your major in school?
I'm in computer engineering.
Okay, so that aligns for sure.
Yeah.
Are you guys the same or?
Electrical.
I'm mechanical, so I just think getting the experience in the field will help me in my field rather than actually doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I think this is
Yeah.
so cool because you just finished your freshman year. So
yeah.
this is a really great opportunity for you to build that resume early on.
Exactly.
And this is a great place to do it. I've been hearing some joke around the office that your mom works here too.
Yeah, it's nice to have a free lunch once in a while, but it's a good.
All right.
I think it's a good opportunity for me that she's given me here to build my resume here and get experience. So I'm grateful for that.
Yep, and she's also HR.
Yeah, that too.
So we gotta be
can't,
careful.
we can't
Yeah.
say very much to him.
Yeah.
I think the other day actually we were doing something and I was like, hey man, don't tell your mom. And then like
Are you guys happy to be home for the summer?
Yeah, I think it's good to have a good break from all the finals and homework and all that stuff and get some money before I go back to school.
Yeah. So you guys
you're
are
just here for the money.
I'm not here for the money, I'm here for the experience, like I said before.
But it's also great that you guys are working too and making the money and getting the experience all in one. I mean, you
Yeah.
got kids who are hitting the pool every day,
Yeah.
which would
Yeah.
be great also, but
No,
Like
absolutely.
my brother.
like your brother.
Yeah, my
yeah,
brother.
and my
Is he?
brother.
Mm-hmm.
This summer I'm definitely gonna try and visit home more though in Tennessee.
Cool, that's where you're from?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So how did you guys meet?
Me and Peyton,
Yeah.
we got thrown together last summer.
Really?
First day here, yeah, we
Ah.
worked together.
Is there anything here that you guys are wanting to learn that you can apply towards your major, but maybe also something that's outside of your major, like a minor or anything like that?
I definitely think a PLC programming would definitely help me with mechanical engineering because it gives me a lot more diversity in the engineering world.
Right.
Yeah, so I'd really like to put that as a backup.
Same. I think me and Evan will probably get some exposure in that too. Like maybe even get to do some ladder logic out like at a startup or something this summer, hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be great working under Chris and Lynn. You guys will definitely have that, the opportunity to do that, I would think. So
Mhm.
I think it's so cool that you guys will have that experience to work, alongside these experienced engineers and really get,
Mhm.
the ball rolling early on in your career. So how did you get on board?
Well, I may or may not have known Jim before
Oh, okay.
started working here, so that has something to do with it.
How do you know Jim?
He and my dad went to Clemson together, so
Cool. I figured
They were
Clemson had
roommates,
been
right?
Some sort of connection.
they were for a year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're still waiting on the stories. We haven't gotten any stories
Yeah.
out of him yet.
The roommate stories?
Yeah, from his dad. We know
He
we know he's heard some.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell me much. I mean,
I bet there's some
There
stories
There has to be. There has to be.
I haven't asked him either, but
It's always nice playing like a PM in ping pong and beating them, because they're like way higher than us lowly interns in the company. But like, once we get on the table, it's an even playing field. No holding back.
Yeah.
We've been playing with Bill and Q too, pretty religiously. Like as soon as they leave, they take an earlier lunch. We're like in there waiting for them to finish. They even they've been ordering their food here more and bringing their lunch more so that they can play ping pong longer.
They're good. They're in the pro league, I think, right? In the pro
Yeah.
league bracket.
Yeah. It's funny though how the semi-pro league is the one with the bigger belt because
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
the one
'cause
Jim's
Jim's
playing
in
in.
it.
No, I really think it wasn't Jim. I think it was Rita. Rita wanted something with sparkles all over it and Jim, so she got it on the rookie league one.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
So you guys are gonna have to show him the ropes this summer.
Yep, for
Yeah.
sure. I'll show him the
Give
way
him the
around.
deets on
Yep.
everybody.
Oh yeah.
That's the key, really.
I think
It's
it
not
is.
like what questions to ask, it's who to ask your questions to.
Yeah.
It's good advice. How do you guys feel like this will prepare you for your future as an engineer?
I think it'll give me some good experience and good stuff to put on my resume for future, if it's other internships or future jobs or whatever. They'll see that I have that experience, so I think it'd be good for my future in that way.
Like control integration is actually really interesting, and like being able to see some of the engineers here and the kind of work they do, it's definitely something that I'd consider doing in the future.
I think a really cool part about this too is even just in the year that I've been here, it's like technology is always advancing and there's always something new. So like what you learn today could, not be in place or, be changing by the time you guys are actually in the workplace. So
Yeah.
I think it's, when you're saying it's interesting, like, that's why. And it's something that's applied in every, aspect in every company. They have things that we do here.
Yeah, definitely from the 2 summers I've been here, like seems like they're really exceptional at like staying at the top of the game or staying at like the top of the line with all the technology.
But what about for you? Is this something that will help prepare you in what you want to do? Have you nailed that down yet?
yeah, I mean, just learning some of the new programs we're using here, something I haven't used before. Being able to apply what I'm learning in school to an actual real world application helps.
Right, and being able to see it and play with it and get your hands on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm more prepared for the future. It's really helped me getting chewed out a few times. So like when I'm actually a real employee, that I know how to just
All right,
sit
now
there and take it.
Yeah,
Don't scare 'em off yet.
handle
You know?
Stuff, yeah.
When they really get yelling at you, it's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Half the experience is the workforce being in the office
Yeah.
environment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely learning how to deal with people's personalities and
Yeah, just being more comfortable in a work environment
Mm-hmm.
definitely helps.
I think I'm still working on this, but letting it roll off your shoulder and just kind of
Yeah.
don't take it internally, but really take it as it is, fix whatever you've done and move on, because you really have to have that short-term memory or it kind of crumbles you.
Yeah.
So I know, I believe I'm the youngest person working here at this company until you guys are here. So sometimes I have whether it's a harder time or I have a different, desire or want as being a millennial. So in the workplace with, a lot of people who are older than me.
Yeah.
So what is something that you guys coming up, in college, coming into the workforce are looking for?
Definitely like a comfortable workplace, which I would say MR is like definitely great at. Definitely doesn't have the like big corporation feel necessarily, but somewhere that like even though we're probably the youngest here, or like you are too, like I definitely it's not an issue feeling relaxed around some of the older guys,
Right.
or even like cutting up with them. They definitely do a good job
Yeah, I agree with
making
that.
us feel like welcome or
Yeah.
whatever.
I definitely feel like the workplace I want to work for definitely has to have those older people who are older guys that have that experience and can pass it on to us, and then and then also like having other coworkers that work with us that like we work really well together with.
I think there's so much to learn from other generations that we can take, but I also think there's so much that we can give to them. Like fresh ideas, new minds, new ideas, new creative abilities and things like that that we can bring to the table, which is something super cool. And I think as interns and as you guys enter the workforce, you should use those and speak up in ways of these new ideas, because I think there's value there.
Not speak up too much though.
But not too much.
Yeah,
you don't wanna
not
get
speak
yelled
up too much.
Before you learn the people who you can, you can push those boundaries with, and you learn the people who may be stuck, in their ways. So that's all part of it.
Definitely seeing some of that now, like with trying to like automate some of the stuff when it comes to the control narratives, or pulling out some of the technical information you need from like the PLC or HMI, like. Because I guess Gwinnett, like right now, Gwinnett County is the biggest job you guys have gotten. So, or we've gotten, I don't know, correct terminology there, but like, it's kind of like, it's like pushing the limits as to like, all the data and stuff. So it's definitely some of the younger guys who are like more up to date with the computer science side of things, trying to like innovate. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's like pushing the company to evolve.
Right. I think for me too, in the marketing department, it's so much of what people want now is content to be pushed out. They want to see what you're doing with this podcast. They want to see what you're talking about, what you support, whether it's philanthropy. They want to see how you make them feel more so than what you do. So for me coming in here, I'm constantly trying to push those boundaries of how we can make MR, make somebody feel something, and see what we do as a company and our values and all that, further than just this is what we do and this is how we do it, but kind of why we do it.
If you like those core values, like and subscribe now.
Yeah. Click below, subscribe.
If you agree with those.
To get a group in here like this, it seems more natural or something. It flows better. Or,
I know. Me and Peyton spent like a whole summer picking on each other. I'm like getting there with Evan, but we're not quite there yet.
Not quite.
Not quite.
A little more time.
Yeah, a little more. The ping pong's helping. The
2
ping
weeks,
pong
yeah.
is helping.
The ping.
I want to play you guys at ping pong. I gotta beat you guys.
Whatever, man. If you want to get embarrassed.
Be like an intern
Embarrassed.
team
Phil
bonding.
said I'm better than you. He told me that. He's like, you could definitely take Grayson. I was like, yeah, I probably could.
Okay, well, he's just mad at the verbal butt smacking I gave him this morning.
Well, we are so excited to have you guys here. I know David's going to be happy to have you guys, and I know Lynn, as well as Chris, is going to be happy to teach you guys things and kind of take you under their wing. So I'm so excited for that for you guys. If you have any questions, anything, please, feel free to ask any of us. We're here to help you learn, and we really are excited to see, what this summer brings you guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for having us. We're looking forward to the summer.
Yep, and you guys are great on podcasts, so maybe we'll have to bring you back over here.
For sure.
Might have to bill you for the next one, but.
We'll have to talk about that one. So if you like this video, please comment and subscribe below. We are looking for conversation, for interaction. So if you have anything to say to these guys, any advice for them, for their futures, please do that.